Very good morning to everyone. Students, we will take the last chapter of your honeysuckle book, that is chapter 10, the banyan tree. Let's start with the word meanings of this chapter. First word is spy. Spy means watch secretly. Second is resent, dislike or feel angry about. Third is morsels, means small pieces of food. Delving means going deep into. Next is during the fig season, the time when figs appeared. Propping myself up, meaning leaning against. Next is grandstand view, a clear view from the best position. Gliding means moving smoothly. Clump, group of bushes or trees. Emerged means came out. Clearing, an open space in a forest where there are no trees. Sex, a part of an animal or plant shaped like a bag. Fangs means long, sharp teeth of a snake or a dog. Defiance, rebellion or resistance. Dart means move quickly or suddenly. Combatants, participants in a fight. Spectators, those who watch a show, a game, etc. Outcome means result. Mesmerize, here magically persuade. A false move means an unwise action. Glistened means shone. Round means a stage in a fight or a competition. Pull up, here, stop. Whipped back, moved back suddenly. Snout, the nose and mouth of an animal. To no avail, with no success. Frame the sentences. First word is spy. Spy used cunning means to find out secrets. Morsels, two birds were fighting over a morsel of food. Gliding, the skaters were gliding over the ice. Clump, the spade sank into a clump of overgrown bushes. Emerged, she emerged from the kitchen. Fangs, the dog bared its fangs and growled as I approached the gate. Dart, the bird darted away. Next is combatants. The weapons were loaded and handed to the combatants. Spectators, the spectators in the gallery were making a lot of noise. Outcome, the outcome depends entirely on your own efforts. Mesmerize, the variety of sights and smells will mesmerize your senses. Glisten, his eyes glistened with joy. Snout, the dog raised his snout and sniffed. Next is complete the following sentences. The old banyan tree did not belong to grandfather but only to the boy because the grandfather at 65 could no longer climb it. Second is the small grey squirrel became friendly when he found that the boy did not arm himself with catapult or air gun. Third is when the boy started to bring him pieces of cake and biscuits, the squirrel grew quite bold and was soon taking morsels from the author's hand. In the spring, the banyan tree was full of some red figs, and birds of all kinds would come there. Fifth, the banyan tree served the boy as a library. Sixth, the young boy spent his afternoon in the tree when it was not too hot, reading books and enjoy the view of nature. Next is question number 1. We have to answer these questions. It was to be a battle of champions. What qualities did the two champions have? Pick out words and phrases from the paragraph about this line in the text and write them down. Mongoose, super fighter. Cobra, skillful, clever or experienced fighter, aggressive or swift. What did the cobra and the mongoose do to show their readiness for the fight? To show the readiness for the fight, the cobra hissed defiance with his forked tongue darting in and out. He raised 3 of his 6 feet off the ground and spread his broad spectacled hood. On the other hand, the mongoose pushed his tail and the long hair on his spine stood up. Next is Who were the other two spectators? What did they do? Did they watch or did they join in the fight? The other two spectators were a jungle crow and a manna. They settled on a cactus to watch the outcome, but they did not just watch. They tried to join the fight by hurling themselves at the cobra. Third question is, read the description below. What the snake did and what the mongoose did. Arrange the action in the proper order. First is try to mesmerize the mongoose. Refused to look into the snake's eyes. Struck on the side that the mongoose pretended to attack. Pretended to attack the cobra on one side. Struck again and missed. Sprang aside, jumped in and bit. Struck the crow, darted away and bit the cobra on the back. Coiled itself around the mongoose, grabbed the snake by the snout, ceased to struggle, dragged the snake into the bushes. Fourth paragraph, fourth question, what happened to the crow in the end? Towards the end of the fight, the crow flung nearly 20 feet across the garden as the cobra whipped his head back and struck with great force. His snout thudded him against the crow's body and it fluttered about for a while. Then it lay still and dead. What did the manna do finally? The manna dropped cautiously to the ground, hopped about, peered into the bushes from a safe distance, and then with a shrill cry of congratulations and flew away. Next is the word round usually means a kind of shape. What is its meaning in the story? The word round in the story denotes the different courses of the fight that took place between the snake and the mongoose. Second is find 5 words in the following paragraph which are generally associated with trees, but here they have been used differently. Underline the words. The words are leaves, branch, fruit, root and bark. Next is the words in the box are all words that describe movement. Fill in the blanks in the sentences below. When he began to trust me, the squirrel began delving into my pockets for morsels of cake. Second, I saw a cobra gliding out of a clump of cactus. Third, the snake hissed, his forked tongue darting in and out. When the cobra tried to bite it, the mongoose sprang aside. The snake whipped its head back to strike at the crow. The birds dived at the snake. Find words in the story which show things striking violently against each other. The cobra struck the crow, his snout thudding against his body. The crow and the manna collide in mid-air. The birds dived at the snake but bumped into each other instead. Next is choose would and could to replace italicized words in the following sentences. Grandfather says in the old days, elephants could fly in the sky like clouds. They would change their shapes. They could fly behind clouds and frighten them. People could look at the sky in wonder. Because there was no electricity, he would get up with the sun and he would go to bed with the sun like the birds. Third is like the owl, he could see quite well in the dark. He could tell who was coming by listening to the footsteps. Okay, these are the PDF exercises of your chapter. Okay, students.